Today we're going to be talking about some of the signs that you may have a hearing loss. So if you're interested in that, then definitely keep watching. What's up guys? I hope you are doing well. If you're new here, my name is Destiny. I'm a licensed speech language pathologist, which is also known as an SLP. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for watching another one of my videos. I definitely appreciate the support. Now, one of the telltale signs is in conversation. If you feel like everyone around you is mumbling, like you're constantly asking people to speak louder or enunciate their words, you probably aren't hearing them as clearly as you should. Now, speech is really tricky. There are specific sounds that are slightly harder to hear than others. So sounds that are really high frequency like S and Z might be harder to detect than certain sounds that are lower frequency like the vowel sounds. So you might find that you're catching the vowels but you're missing some of the consonants and words. That would make you feel like people are mumbling and not enunciating when you're actually not hearing some of those high frequency sounds. Going along with conversation, when you take that conversation that's in a quiet room and move it to a crowded place, you're having even more difficulty. So if you find that when you go to a restaurant or the mall or any public place and someone is speaking directly to you and you can't quite hear them, that's probably a sign that you do have some sort of hearing loss. Now, the caveat to that is obviously if it's very, very loud in the place that you are, that's not necessarily indicative of a hearing loss if, say, everyone else also can't hear anything that's going on. Now, when we speak on the phone, we typically take the phone and place it to our ear, and then we use that one ear to have the conversation. If you're having trouble with phone conversations and feeling like you cannot hear what that other person is saying, that may be a sign. Do you feel like the TV is getting quieter and quieter and everyone keeps telling you to turn the TV down? You might have some sort of hearing loss. In America, we love jokes, and we love jokes that are plays on words. We love to be sarcastic. We love to use figurative language. And if you find that you're not finding jokes funny anymore, this may be a sign that you have a hearing loss. This is because in conversation and as you're listening to the jokes in real time, you may be missing out on some of the words and some of the punchlines, and therefore you may not get the joke once it's been told. The organ that's responsible for hearing is also responsible for balance and kind of giving us the information about where our body is in space. So if you find that you're clumsier than usual, you may have a hearing loss. This is because the same cells that get damaged or don't work as well for hearing also are related to balance. And lastly, if you find that you're more distracted than usual and not following along in conversation as good as you used to, then that may be a sign that you might have a hearing loss. This is because it takes a lot of energy to detect and decode the sounds that we're hearing into meaningful messages. So if you're distracted and not really following along, that may be a sign that your brain is kind of checking out here and there and not sending you all the messages because it's working so hard just to do the bare minimum. Because this is a new channel, your engagement directly relates to the growth of this channel. So if you enjoy these videos, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. If you're interested in learning more about the different types of hearing loss, feel free to check out any of these videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.